Hello everybody. Welcome back to another week of streams. Hello Quim. Um, hopefully you're having a good evening. Today we are I wanted to start this week off chill for a little bit. I am just getting off of being sick, so I kind of figured we should do it the once in a blue moon. If there is a time to do an art stream, now would be the time, because I am just getting off of being sick. So I'm still in pain from the concert over the weekend. Ooh, it'd be like that. Was it enjoyable though? Hopefully it was enjoyable. But yeah, today is art stream. I'm just gonna be working on art that I've been sitting on for like the past few months that I should probably finish. As for the rest of the week, tomorrow is going to be the weekly IDV stream, and I believe Friday is the Scourgebringer stream. Scourgebringer is a neat little roguelike I've been sitting on that I haven't played yet. It's been sitting in the backlog for a while, so we're gonna bump through it this week. It was insane that the singer for the second band threw up the mic to the second floor and then ran up there and was singing inside the crowd. That's insane! That sounds insane! That sounds insano. Or insano? Is that what people say nowadays? I am glad you be recovering. Though. There we go. Though. Thank you. Let me tell you, being sick was not it. I I had an excuse to not do some of my work, but being sick is not it. Hang on, let me, cause I'm still fixing a couple things on my overlay, cause some of this I had to change for the other stream. I'm just making sure everything is at where it should be, and the correct size. I think that works. Let me lock that so that, here we go. I'm glad you be recovering though. Yeah, I am glad to be back. Sitting in bed, not sitting in bed, but laying in bed. Laying in bed all day was not it. Very boring. I wanted to do things. Unfortunately, I could not do things because I was ill. Let's just swap over here. I believe everything is as fixed up as it can be. We're gonna switch playlists here in a second, but we are drawing things. This is not the thing that I will be working on for stream. This is just a small sketch. Where's my pen? There it is. This is not the art we will be working on. This is the art that we will be working on that I have been sitting on for quite some time. Let's see, where is my stream playlist? There it is. There you go. Oh, shit. Krobus from Stardew Valley. Yeah, let me... That's sick, actually. Thank you! I've been sitting on this for a while, because I've been struggling with, like, the lighting. Like, hang on, let me see if I can't pull up a reference of what I wanted to do. Let me fulfill your doodle request while we're here too. Crow, Stardew. Oh, it's a little guy! This little guy's scheming! A fella! A creature! I like this little guy. Are there any... I'm gonna have to keep the ref off stream, because if I were to copy and paste this, the transparent area becomes black, and I would not be able to see Krobus. He's a little guy! Yeah, he is just a little dude. Let me open up new canvas. I could just do it on this for now, actually. Oh, he's a little carrot dude. I think I want to do it with this. So like this, and then it tapers down here. The scarf is really cute too. This is just a little guy. I really enjoy this little fella. Let's see here. Then he has a little wisp up here. Like this? I think that's a little too thin at the bottom here. There we go. Like the little mushroom guys from Hollow Knight too. Hollow Knight is filled with tiny little critters. Whoops, sorry. Tiny little critters. Oh, I forgot I had the Grand Blue grinding window up here. I should, yeah, I can set something to auto and farm. The purpose of this window is for it to be Subway servers, basically. I already did Altion Glider? My water team can survive Athena Militus, probably. Militus. Surely my water team will be just fine. Let's do charge attack. Yeah, this'll be here. I'll have it up for a little bit and then I might turn it off if I leave it up there for too long and I just forget. This is a little guy. And then it's got 2 legs. Not straight down, but like this. Do, 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 do. Do, do, do. It's the wrong one. That's the right one. I made him a little shorter. Was brushing teeth? Who's your favorite little creature, little guy type thing? I don't know. I've never given it much thought before. Oh no, there's a couple of good little guys in Pokemon that I really enjoy. Think. Oh, I think, my top 2 favorite Pokemon are Chandelure and Aegislash. Though they aren't little guys. I think my favorite from the most recent gen is Phalanx. Phalanx Pokemon. This little guy is just a bunch of little guys together. Is there a non-transparent image? Probably this, right? Yeah. This is the best I can do without having a black background. But this is one whole guy. This is one whole Pokemon, but it's a bunch of individual guys. And I think that's great. Truly is a little fella. There's a lot of Pokemon that are little guys. Yeah, like a caterpillar, except if each segment was like sentient. But it's a bunch of little guys. And I enjoy that. Haven't played any of the new ones. That's fair. Because games nowadays are pricey. Okay, I need to get Phalanx out of here. Oops, that's not what I wanted. It's like, I don't know how stable the new Scarlet and Violet are at the moment. But when I played, there were certainly frame drops. But maybe they've fixed it up a little bit. But Sword and Shield was okay. It's not as my favorite, but it's a Pokemon game. Technically speaking, my first game was Pokepark. Pokeparks 1 and 2. And my first actual mainline Pokemon game was Sun and Moon. So I'm a newcomer almost. But I'm going through Black and White right now. And I've had friends who have played like the old gen stuff. Because I've always been a fan of creatures and monsters. I always thought they were cool, but never got into Pokemon or Digimon. Yeah, I never got into Digimon. I have cards for Digimon, but I've never actually gotten into the series. I don't actually know how I would too, because like a lot of the games are pretty different. Because I've heard both good and not good things about like specific Digimon games. But also I have no clue how you would get into the series, because I know Cyber Sleuth is more of like traditional RPG. But then like you have Digimon Survive, I think, where you mess up once and like actual mainline characters die. Bum bum ba da da. Go, little guy. Yeah, this little guy doesn't really have arms or anything. Just feet. Oh, this Fangamer plush is so cute. Okay, there's your Krobus. There's your little guy. I think I made one of the legs too long. Yeah, it's uneven. Hang on, I just have to fix this one thing. There we go. That's better. You're welcome. Thank you for the point redeem. There's your little guy. All right, now I have to figure out what am I doing here. Cause there is art. Red, harsh. Red background, harsh lighting, art. I have seen. Oh, you know what? Maybe I saved it to my personal thing. Where is... Because I send stuff to myself of art that I enjoy and art that I want to use as reference and like a whole bunch of other stuff. Because if I keep it bookmarked on like Twitter or anything, it will end up lost because I don't sort that stuff at all. It'll get buried underneath art references, it'll get buried underneath memes, it'll get buried under game clips. So where is... There we go. Did I save it? I did not save it, evidently. Same. Yeah, I gotta keep this stuff separate, otherwise I'm gonna lose it. Yeah, so I've just been... Not for art, because I can't draw, but I send recipes and stuff to myself. Yeah, I get you. Oh, I guess I don't have it saved. Or maybe it's buried in my Twitter bookmarks somewhere. Huh. It's been eaten. Gone, dare I say. Yeah, I can't find it. It's probably in my Twitter bookmarks, and I probably didn't save it to myself. It's fine. Yeah, that feel when eaten. Art was too yummy. I didn't think to save it. Okay. What did I want to do with this? I think I wanted to... Whoops, that's the wrong thing. So this is like the shading on top. Let's try... Wait, no, that's the same color. I don't know what I thought would happen. That pure red thing you did looked really cool to me for some reason. Yeah, so, what I'm thinking of doing is that this is gonna be, like, the main big harsh lighting shadow, and then I'm gonna have, like, soft shadows over here, just like where the light wouldn't hit, you know? Or I don't know, actually. There was a way I wanted to shade this, but I'm not quite sure. That's why I've just been sitting on this for a while. It's cuz I don't quite know what I'm doing. So then if I were to... No, that doesn't look quite right. Let's just do the top layer and see how it looks, I guess. And then I gotta make sure everything is colored in properly and I'm not missing any gaps or anything. I hear a lot of complaints about shading and lighting from a lot of my artsy friends. Yeah, I think the hard part when it comes to art, I think the hardest part is probably, for me personally, it's rendering. Because it's like I've got the art, it looks good, Now I have to figure out how to shade it. And I was like, whoo, uh-oh. I have been trying to do, like, reflective light, where it's like, cause, or not reflective, it's like bounce light or something, cause technically speaking, light kind of bounces off of things, so there's like a slight blur, or like hint of color to shadows when, cause technically the light's bouncing, the light from your, like, shirt is bouncing off of it. So, like, that's something I wanted to... That was something I wanted to experiment with. So, like, right here in the hair, you could... This is the bounce light from the skin. And it's making it a little, like, a little brighter. I don't know, though. Because, like, I don't want to have it be one universal, like, shading here. And then I also have to figure out the lighting. Which I could probably do, like... I don't think there's anything on this layer yet. So, like, the light would be... Whoops, that should be there. So, like, the light would be hitting from this top. And this would curve because it is the head. It's a sphere. So this needs to curve a bit more. And then this would also have some harsh lighting here. Do I have... I have this. Then maybe not. Ba-ba-da-da-ba-dum. Soft light? No. That is too much. Screen. I think I'll work that out in a bit. I'll just have it be this. But, the parts where the light hits the strongest, I think, is what I want for this layer. So kind of here, but not as much. Because, there is not just shadow, there is also light. So I want the light to... I think for glasses I gotta do this on a separate layer. Bum 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 bum. And this bleeds into this. Bum 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 bum. There's so much thought that goes into it. Yeah. The thing about art is that everything has to be intentional. You can no-brain it, or like if you've done it for a while, then it's kind of like, you know where things go. But a lot of art is like, okay, I know this has to go here. It's a lot of studying of and like knowing where, knowing how to use your tools effectively, knowing where things go. I think lighten works. Okay, let me see, because... Let me see... Because I do want... I'm not going into this completely blind. I would like to have some references or two here. But technically speaking... I guess her whole face wouldn't be in shadow, it'd be just this part. It's like, it's impressive to watch people work it because you can tell how much effort they're putting in or how much effort they've already put in. Yeah, art is a medium for expression. It's a show of how much you know too. Plus it's like ooh, I wanna I guess this part would be a little bit in shadow, not complete. And then the cheeks would go out. It's also a show of, like... show of dedication, I guess. Because it's like... you can't force art to happen. You can't force art to happen, you know? You have to actually work at it. You have to figure out what works for you. It takes patience. Because it's not gonna come all in naturally. I'm not sure how I like that, actually. I'm just here. Doesn't look good. I think that's why I got into music, because I feel with art I can never get my emotions to paper, so to speak. Yeah, that's perfect. And that's perfectly valid too. Other like people have different ways of showing their showing expression, you know. I want to try. Okay, let's ignore this light layer for now. I want to. It'll probably be better if I don't do this all just one color like that. I should probably at least have some depth to it. So let's add in a second shadow layer here. Not shadow layer, but layer of color. And then this will be where the darker darks are. Oh, that's not quite what I want. Like that? No. Like that way? I think that works better. I was going in the wrong direction, I think. Still a little bit in the... bit too dark, I think. Bum bum bum. That's not noticeable is the thing. That's kind of noticeable. Like if I were to do 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 do. Oh, that's noticeable. That works. Like if I were to do that for a dark, already dark color, I don't know how. Not sure now. So I want it to be, whoops. You just like that? Oh, that just works. Okay. I didn't need to do color wheel shenanigans. I probably could have just left it like that. Yeah, that works for the hair too. Okay. Yeah, because I don't want the shadow to be all one color, because there's gradients to it. Oh, I need to... Hang on, I'm getting to... And then I can do this one later. I need to put these somewhere on the screen so I don't lose them. Because I need to... Because her hair has 2 different colors. So this is the darker bit, and this is the lighter bit. Right, that was that. So I wanted the apple TM to be glowing. Oh, what's the character from? I completely forgot to ask. That's okay. She's from Project Eden's Garden, which is a Danganronpa that I have been playing in my own free time. She is my second favorite character, hence my second beloved. But I really enjoy her. I like her design too. I think she's a little silly. 3, I like the dynamic she has with the main character, because the main character, who's my favorite character, because usually my favorite characters tend to be the protagonists. Either the protagonists are like the rival to the protagonists, but the main character is an asshole. But she kind of like perfectly balanced, kind of not perfectly, but like she balances him a lot, which I really enjoy. This'll work. But oh, I do have her. Yeah, I do have her official reference here. Because I as an artist, I am not drawing this from memory. I need to know what I'm drawing. But yeah, her hair has 2 colors, as you can see here. So I need to make her hair not be just black. Let's get rid of that for now. I would like to see what I'm doing. Let's just do that. And then we'll blur this all together. So I don't want to have it just like blur. I want it to blur like its hair, if that makes sense. I've only watched playthroughs of the games, but they're all super interesting. Some of them are like there's like individual cases that I like of each. I think Danganronpa 2 is like the quintessential good one. Because the characters are good, and like the characters are good, the plot's good. Danganronpa 1 is a good start. Danganronpa 2 is like the best one in my opinion. Danganronpa 3, sometimes it hits, sometimes it misses. I absolutely adore the visual design for Danganronpa 3. I think the games have been basically perfected in 3 in that regard, but like in terms of the characters and like the stories and stuff, it's okay. I have characters that I like more than others. I definitely have characters that I don't like. But like, it's fun. Like it's a fun series to watch non-seriously. No, how do I blur this? How do I wanna? I could probably just blend? No, not blend. That's how I feel? Ooh, nice, nice. I see. Cause like, so like usually my favorite characters, they're like they're protagonists or the rivals. With the case of Danganronpa, it's the rivals. So like, I don't know, Danganronpa 1 I've kind of switched on because I used to really like the gambler girl, Celeste, but like if I were to play the game now, I'd probably say my favorite character would probably end up being Naegi. I'm not a fan as to how strong this is. I want to try and see what Kassan Blur is gonna do to it. Whoops. So I don't want it to wrap back around here. That's fine. Maybe a little less strong. Like that. Yeah, like that. Let's see. That's so pretty. Thank you. And then she has this little strand right here that has its own gradient. Oh, this is quick lasso fill. That's not what I meant. I meant to just lasso this. And then I want to do this portion first, and then I'll have this one be separate. Because that is how hair works. Like that. And then this chunk is separately. That's one thing. Oh, what did I? Oh, I hit a expand selected area. That's not what I meant to do. Nope, that's too much. Yeah, like that. I just wanted to be clear that it's two different, like, two sections of the hair. Kind of want to try... But that might be a bit too strong here. Maybe. So I wanted to be clear that these are two different strands. Oh, I could do... just lasso this area. Like that, and then do that so that it's the outside, and then I use the airbrush tool. Yeah, there we go. Oh, I'm actually accidentally doing it for that side too. It's a lot of meticulous work for something that might not matter too much in the long run, but it matters to me. That looks good. Not blur, where's airbrush? There we go. I wanted to be clear that these are two different sections of hair instead of just being all clumped together. Oh, that's blur. That's not airbrush. There we go. There we go. Yeah, that works. And then... or to put this on... yeah, looks fine. I need to figure out how to go about shading this now. Hair is definitely something I gotta figure out here. This part will be darker. She has a lot of curls. So there's... bits here that are gonna kinda hit the light, but also not really. So you need to define the hair a little bit, at least. This part's a little darker than the others. At least, like, the edges of it. Leave X's. There we go. This is very rough draft-ish kind of for now, and then we'll refine it later because I want to block out all these elements first. This. Okay. This would have shadow on it, but not too much, and then this like, kind of curls that way. Face, and here it would have a little bit darker. This on the hair. It might come back on top here with a... Probably gonna come back here with a soft airbrush. Just to make that gradient a little bit. This part needs to not be in shadows. And then like at the bottom here it swooshes into one, kind of. That. No, not like that. Actually, shading the hair is gonna be the rough part. And this part's gonna be all dark in the back here. Then it's just roughly blocking it out for now, and then once we get to the fine bits, I'll be able to do some trickery here and also make my brush a little smaller. But I am intending to have this apple give off light. So but not too much, so I'm gonna have to do something with like the layers here too. And something over there. And then her suit vest thing is casting a shadow, so this has to be darker. Can't really see it on the black, unfortunately. What if I made this 100? Can't really see. This part is separate, so this would have also its own shadow. Definitely refining this is gonna be the hard part. Where are these brushes? Oh, that's that one. That's that one. Okay. Let's make this a little smaller and go in for the detailing here. That. No, I should use a different brush. That. Um, kind of. No, not that. I kind of see what I want to do here. That kind of, and then... And that'll... I'll work on that later. Rendering is always the hard bit, unfortunately. And I don't quite have the reference for what I wanted to do. But that's fine. Just going in for the smaller details. That, and then... Just trying to... just make this a little bit more... If the apple's emitting light, then that should be kind of lit up. This is the part where we zoom in and get all the little details. Okay, let's get to rendering. Might be easier if I like do normal like this and then might be easier if I do it like that. Otherwise I feel like I'm gonna get a little confused with all the colors and stuff. Oh, and then the eyes are gonna be a separate matter. This. Make it a little bigger. Like that. Maybe for this should be like that a little bit, because kind of have the light coming in from the middle. Oh, this should be these bits I wanted to have dark. This is where the hair is under. Maybe I should have an in-between color. I feel like I should. That. It's a little closer so I can see it. How does it look on the other monitor? Because both of my monitors have different color settings, I think. Whoops, that's not what I wanted. Maybe I should... I'll do the yours right now, actually. How does this look at the moment? Yeah, once I... like... Oh, shoot. Whoops, I missed a call. Give me 1 second. Sorry, give me 1 second. My ringer isn't working and I can't hear my phone. So, thank you for the good luck, low poly Mario Enjoyer. I will be back to continue drawing very shortly as I figure out what the hell's going on here. Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that. That was a long ass phone call. I had to explain what the difference between graduate and undergrad was. But hello, I'm back. I'm sorry that took so long. Oh, okay. Yeah, I was just gonna come back after the phone call, and then I realized, ooh, this phone call is taking a while. So. Let's see here. Let's see, what was I? Right. I think I'll just cover this up for now. I'll deal with this later. Yeah, I'll do this gradient later. I'll just fill it up for now. Just need to be aware that there is a soft light there. This part should be darker. Ba-dum bum ba-dum bum bum. Just wanna check here. Just the color. Alright. And then, okay, it might actually be better if I do like the big areas first, so that so I don't have to worry about messing up the small areas. Oops. Bottom, bottom. I want to fix this area a little bit. Bum bum bum. Yeah, this is why it looked kind of weird. Because the nose extends down like this. Still doesn't look quite what I want it to, though. Bum, bum, bum. Just more than I think that's all of the... I don't remember if I have to do this 50 times or not, though. Oh, I'm getting a phone call again. Alright, we're back. Not as long this time. I need to fix the nose somehow. Maybe I just... No. I need to fix this somehow. I'm not a fan as to how it looks. I don't know how to fix this. That's just where it's gonna sit for now, I think. Should have the mid color here actually. That. There we go. That's a better transition, I think. I think with this one we're gonna do... The hands require a bit more precision. How's the light hitting this here? I should figure that out first. So, like... Oh, I'm getting a phone call again. Alright, I have to help bring you groceries real quickly. So we'll be right back. Give me 1 second. Alright, I'm back! Sorry for the long-ass wait. Alright, we're gonna go for a little bit longer, then we'll call it quits for tonight, I think. But we're not calling it quits just yet. But our time is nearing its end. Oh, do I have to beat it 50 more times? No, I don't. Okay. What did I have to beat like 30 times? I think I still have to do Zone Harbinger. Yeah, I do. Harbinger, Stormer. I don't think I have a neat auto fire team, per se. Didn't I get a... Yeah, I got Percival recently. I'll have to change my team up before I do that, I think. Yeah, no, I just did that. I haven't done Granny Militus. I can try this. It'll be fine, probably. There we go. We're gonna go a little bit longer and call it quits for tonight. Obviously not quits on the whole art piece here, but quits on stream. Whoops. I'm kind of jumping from place to place here. So the methodology might not make much sense. But it's whatever my brain is happiest with looking at right now. I think overall it's looking pretty okay. I think the hair. I think I have to get started on the hair first, then do the body. 'Cause the hair's gonna be the big annoying part here. Oops. Like especially this back part has to be dark. And then I can fix up the small bits in the middle later. This is a completely different strand of hair. I just want that to be abundantly clear in the art here. So, I think just like that, and then... yeah, like that. And these strands will be later. Can't wait to zoom out and have everything. Can't wait to zoom out and reapply the colors to everything, and it turns out it's not actually that great. Problem for me later. For now, though, I think it looks just well. Oops, that's the wrong one. Meant to do this. Yeah, I do want to do the hair first before I do anything else. Bum 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 bum. Bum bum. Oh, this looks great, actually. Lighting doesn't look that bad. Again, the nose is like the big stickler here right now, but aside from that, it looks good. Maybe maybe I do need this like little cheek area just kind of opened up a little bit. Like that kind of, and then blend this back in. Oh, I need this to look like it does on this side, because this side is actually kind of perfect the way I want it to look. That's kind of good though. Then do I have the head? That looks good, actually. I guess I should turn that off for now so that I can actually look at this. And then, or to activate the glow layer here. And maybe that's too much? Just like a soft one, like this. Yeah, like that. This is looking not that bad. Okay, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna finish the eyes real quickly. Just add in here. And then I'll call it a night. So let's do my usual. Do I have a softer pen? That. One stage striker. I know. I think that's fine. And then this is how I usually do eyes. One more. Oh, that's another phone call. Give me one sec. Right, phone call done. That one was a lot shorter than the other ones we've been getting tonight. Then one last sheen. It's fine if I just smoosh it all together instead of... if I were to add supply layer, yeah, it looks fine. And I think I wanted to... Where's the glasses layer? There it is. This. Let's put the glasses over actually. I think that'll work for now. I'll have to change it later. But alright. I think that's gonna be it for tonight. I've got some stuff I gotta do in addition to the stream here. We made some good progress though. I was kind of thinking that figuring out how I wanted to shape this would take a little bit longer, but we made it pretty far. Alright. Thank you guys for stopping by. As always, come join the Discord server. We have a good time here, I swear. If you want to see my art or other people's art, check out the Blue Sky or the Tumblr. Twitter is very dead. It was eaten by a rat. And if you want to watch past streams, come look at the YouTubes. As for the rest of this week, tomorrow will be the usual IDV stream. And Friday will be a new game. We'll be playing Scroogebringer. Whoops, that's very loud. But yeah, that's all I've got for you guys tonight. We'll see you guys later. Bye bye! Oh, hello? Please? There we go.